Hello, everybody. It's Mike. You thought that was probably a still picture for a second. So, I want to bring you up to speed on today's events. Holy cow. I'm going to dock my phone right here for a second for this part of the video and just talk to you about squashing any rumor that Mike is getting out of O-Scale. Everyone keeps asking. Again, entire collection is not for sale, and I'm going down to certain roads, and that's why I'm selling off a lot of stuff, and I'm selling off a lot of Lionel. I try to say that really fast several times. And shifting my collection into stuff that I had that was most wanted, and doing some G-scale, then also still seeking that backdraft for Cobra that they just got the color scheme I love in stock that was the same colors as my 2014 Viper GTS. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're not talking about anything I'm selling today. We're talking about this right here. Because I was tasked with a couple of my friends' requests. One, Joe is looking for a Z4000 transformer, and Terry is going to need a command base for the New York Central set that comes with a Cab 1 remote, but he doesn't have a TMCC command base. So I was looking for a command base, and I was innocent. I mean, I'm like, I'm going to go in and out. I'm on my way home from work. Gotta get home and stop by one of my favorite train shops, and actually the train shop that convinced me to stop collecting so much in and start switching into O 6 years ago, where I bought my first O-scale purchases. And I've talked about them a lot before. Bob and John are great. And Mary, even though she's not at the shop all the time anymore. So I walk in, usual, we have the conversation. Hey, how's it been going? Good, haven't seen you in a few weeks. Yeah, how's Christian? You know, and I'm like, okay, cool. And also ran into David, another member of the Lionel Club there. And then, you know, I get all anxious because I'm like, what do they got this time? Because these guys buy just like collections and things like that. They don't really deal in new stuff, which is super cool. So, I walk to the back and I see these yellow and black boxes. And I'm like, no. And then I get closer and I see there's shrink wrap still on a lot of them. I'm like, no. I'm starting to get excited. And then I walk up, now I see them that are laid out all along this table. And I'm like, K-line 21-inch aluminum passenger cars. Man, I was in heaven. That's like my kryptonite, the #1 passenger car that I like, next to Golden Gate Depot. So I'm gonna stop this video right now. We're gonna flip it around. I'm gonna show you what I found, and I'm going to extinguish any rumors that Moto Craze 40 is getting out of O-scale model railroading. Just not true. And this is what I'm saying. So Joe and Terry, I was there for you guys, and I did find a Z4000 for $225. It works, but has a squeaky handle. And then they have another Z4000 that's in better condition. Neither one of them have boxes. I think that one was 300, maybe quoted, or 350. I can call back and find out. So Joe, if you're watching, send me a message, give me a call. We'll talk about it, but no boxes. That's the drawback. Anyway, let's stop this video. Even though Joe and Terry, I'm not blaming you because I was left unsupervised when I walked in the store. I should always have that accountability partner to talk some sense into my head. Doesn't always happen that way. So here we go. Let's stop this. And let's talk about this week's acquisitions, starting with what happened today. So, I was able to get the Northern Pacific 2-car pack and 4-car pack, mint in box, 21-inch. We all know this is the two-tone green. Very cool set. I was able to get, man, I've been wanting these for a long time, just couldn't find them in the right condition. Because you know I'm a Milwaukee Road fan, that's the road I'm not getting rid of. These are the 21-inch K-line yellow, gray, and red paint scheme Milwaukee Road Hiawatha 21-inch cars. We have 5 of those. Then this is 11 21-inch K-line Empire Builder cars. Out of the bunch, these are the ones that are, you know, I've been considering getting rid of Great Northern, and that might change now. But out of my roads, because I don't have a whole lot of it, and it would have been pretty easy. These aren't brand new mint in box, and I've looked at a few cars already, and there's a few little nicks here or there, but not bad. Then I already have this passenger car set, but this is Southern Pacific, and this is the 6-car. So you have 2 cars down here in the shrink wrap, 4 cars up here in the shrink wrap, and I'm pretty sure I have all of these cars because 2 of my cars, when I opened them and they were mint in box, I had an issue and they fell off the train table and got a few little nicks in them. Barely noticeable, but enough that it just upset me because I had them mint in box, and I'm probably going to end up selling those at a really good deal if they are the true duplicates that I think they are out of this set, because they made 2 different 4-car sets, but I'm pretty sure I have all these road numbers. So those might go up for sale. I know someone was asking about a good deal on some 21-inch K-line Southern Pacifics, and I could always show you the flaws in them. You'll probably think I'm crazy for wanting to sell them because the minuscule flaws. These have more flaws in them than those, and but that was 11 cars, which is really hard to find. Then I got a set of E8s here, Southern Pacific. I don't have those in K-line, and that was mint in box. And then they're supposed to call me back because they had to get the engine serviced for this set here. And when they come in, they're going to call me and give me an update. Then we're building a military fleet. I have 2 4-car sets of the flat cars with GMC tank trucks, which are awesome. And these are MTH Premiers. And my original thought, because I think these are all like 4 different road numbers, but the same road numbers in both sets. I haven't opened up the second box yet to see. And you know me, I don't like to have duplicate road numbers on anything, but I thought I would use the flat cars for these 12 M60 desert tanks as I'm building a military consist for my Lionel Army turbine. And then I got some old school American Flyer S-Gauge track. And the bummer part was I was at the auction and, you know, bidding, and the whole reason I bid on this lot was because they had a Johnny Lightning car that had 2 Johnny Lightning diecast cars in it, and I'm a big Hot Wheels guy. And somehow I got everything except for the Johnny Lightning car. And, you know, I may stick with these. I do have a Lion Chief Plus that this little Lionel Farms would look pretty good with. And then I already have this flat car with Mack Trucks, the Pennsylvania one. So I'm not sure. I'll probably end up selling that. And then I wanted this. I've seen this. This is the flat car with a Zamboni that's Lionel on it. And I've seen it several times, but just never bought it. But it was all part of the same lot. But again, the main car I wanted was the Johnny Lightning one. So, I hope I extinguished some rumors out there. And there's just certain things I want, and people ask, why am I selling things? And it's because Southern Pacific, Milwaukee Road are definitely two of the road names that I am keeping in my collection. Great Northern, obviously this might have really swayed me to keep Great Northern, because this should be a beautiful, beautiful set, and it's 11 cars. It's going to be 17 feet long, minus the engines. And then Northern Pacific, this is the only thing Northern Pacific I own, except for a few box cars. But I've always just liked these like two-tone green color scheme. So I may end up going ahead and sticking with those, depending on if I can get rid of a lot of my Lionel stuff. So I'll put those on the back burner and see what happens there. Well, that is my, it's not my fault. I was left unsupervised day. And, you know, I hope you all continue to watch my channel, because it's going to begin as we shift away from getting rid of my collection and that stuff. You'll still see stuff that I'm buying. It just won't be as much. You know, this is rare. 27, 21-inch aluminum passenger cars in one day. That's like pretty crazy. And I'm paying for my 8 Golden Gate Depot C&Os. You know, I talked to them today. They gave me a call and said, "Are you ready for them?" I said, "Yes, I am." So those should be coming in the next couple weeks, and we can review those. But for now, thank you for everyone that continues to reach out and be patient with me. I will be boxing up my third rail Mercury and passenger cars. I already ran it this morning and did a close-up video for Raphael, who's buying it out of New Jersey, which makes total sense. New York guy, New York car, train and cars. So have a great evening, everyone, and I will continue to keep you updated. Appreciate ya. Bye.